Hello! Today I'm doing this Colorado replay for you. So the Tier 7 US battleship Colorado in this case is completely stock, as you can see. Like I said in my New Mexico replay, the Eiffel Towers often give away that the ship is stock. Being stock on the Colorado is quite harsh. The anti-aircraft armament on the stock Colorado, like the A-hull, is completely abysmal. The speed is very terrible. It's only 18.4 knots. The upgraded engine costs 6,000 experience to research, which is quite decent, but I would still recommend you going for the hulls first, because those will give you the most survivability. So yeah, this game is getting started. The Colorado didn't used to be a very popular ship on a World of Warships, but in my opinion that's a very weird thing because it really feels well, except for being that slow at the beginning. It isn't really bad. Like, its security is a lot better than an Nagato. You would be surprised because the Colorado used to have a bad reputation for being quite inaccurate. But as you'll see in this replay, it really isn't that bad. Like, that first shot dispersion as well could have been a lot worse. I'm now recording in 180p. A friend of me told me to switch the settings in my OBS to hardware encoder instead of software one, so I hope this turns out quite fine. I launched my spotter plane. I don't really like using the spotter plane because it's a bit annoying to aim with. But just look at that dispersion though. I got 4 hits on the Nagato already. From 19 kilometers away, that isn't bad at all. Didn't do a lot of damage with it, but it still hits. He already lost 11,000 of his HP. Like, you can see the shot grouping over here, it's completely amazing. I do another 12k damage to the Nagato. I'm doubting of shooting the aircraft carrier, but he's behind a mountain, so I won't. Later on in this replay I might fast forward a little bit, because this is a Colorado, and as the New Mexico, it's not one of the fastest ships, and we aren't here to watch a cruise. That Nuremberg, no, that's York, is doing something quite dangerous. But he gets away with fine. Now I start panicking a bit because I see this Hatsuharu. Yeah, Hatsuharus are never that fun to encounter, not in a slow battleship. That Pensacola changed his mind at the last second and went forward again. This is one of the things I like about the Colorado, which I also said in the New Mexico replay, is that they can restore a lot of HP with the repair party. Now I get set on fire, and because I didn't save my repair, my damage control, which I didn't have premium yet, it's going to burn me quite a while. This Miyoko is setting himself up for being one-shotted here. He's very lucky that he changed his course in the last second.
Enemy heavily damaged.
But he still gets Citadel
Enemy
twice.
severely damaged.
This is a replay I did. This is a gameplay I did yesterday. Like still in version. What was it? 0.5.1 I think. Wargame is changing up updates so fast that I can't keep track anymore. But today I got another very good match. I even beat my previous top score in damage, so I will probably showcase that battle as well. I know it's a Ryujo gameplay though, so I know people don't like to watch aircraft carrier gameplay the entire time. But yeah. It's a milestone in my career, so I'm basically obliged to show it. Yeah. Oh. Well, this is a bit weird. The shortcut for fast forwarding the battle has apparently changed. Because it now adds the binocular view. For some reason. That Nuremberg is getting a little bit lucky as well. The advantage the Colorado has over the Nagato is that it has a fast reload. It has 5 seconds fast reload, I think. The Nagato has 35 seconds. It turns a bit better as well, and its AA is 4 superior when it's fully upgraded. Again, I set it on the Nuremberg. But my last shot goes a bit wide because I didn't get it on target in time. Yeah. Then my team is pushing on the right flank. This is a stupid move, especially for battleships, because you're basically excluded from this entire part of the battle until you pass these islands. Unless you can shoot over them, like in this case. No, it's actually not one of the Nagatos on the other side.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, again 8,000 damage. The alpha damage on the Colorado is really good. Absolutely nothing to complain about. As well, the shell travel time is quite short. This is in general something about the United States battleships, is that their shell travel time isn't that much. The shell velocity. Nagato is, yeah, I knew the Nagato disappeared just in time for my shells to go straight into the island. A bit annoying. The biggest danger for me is dead already though. Both the Hatsuharu and the Fergut are both killed by my squad mate. Good job to him. It's a bit annoying that they changed up their shortcuts though. The only thing I can do is now add the binoculars. Well, I could say it's quite nice having them now. I still want to know where the replay buttons are. The Cleveland is a bit annoying to Citadel, because there isn't a Citadel in the middle of the ship, it's in the rear and in the front end. Oh. Next target up is another enemy Nagato. I'm aiming at the waterline. Shots go straight to his Citadel, but I don't get one. Bit of a shame. There's not a better feeling than Citadeling an enemy battleship. Well, maybe one-shotting an enemy Yamato is a better feeling, but I'm not that sure. I don't have a TNI yet, so I can't remember. I don't think I have fought a Yamato yet. That has got to change. Yeah, like this is why you don't give broadsides to battleships. I already got my high caliber. Again, this ship is completely stock, so even the captain is only now a new level. That's one thing I don't like about the captain training system. This, like, on the New Mexico, my captain was like, what, Rear Admiral or Commodore. Then he comes to the Colorado and he's basically a scrub. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite mechanics, especially because, like, it would be fine if your skills would gradually retrain as you progress, but they don't. It's all or nothing, which is a bit annoying.
Problem solved, sir.
The enemy New York is also giving me a broadside. He was really lucky with my bad dispersion there, because the New York Citadel isn't that well armored. Here you can see the value of having a fast shell burst. Bang. I should have aimed a bit lower though. Looking to my left to see if one of those cruisers is going to engage me, but they're busy with their Bidioni squad that's in the capsule. They have played a good game as well. We probably wouldn't have won this game if they weren't playing that well. They were very useful distraction to the enemy team. Here you can here you can see that the weakness about the stock Colorado. It doesn't have any anti-aircraft guns. I think my gunner shot once and then said like, no, I think I'm going home or I'm going to drink some coffee or something like that. And then he just fucks off with his planes. Always nice to see that. Must at least be one. One anti-aircraft gun on this thing. Let's find it. Let's find Waldo, the anti-aircraft gunner. There are a few anti-aircraft guns over here.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
probably all got scorched. Nah, it really doesn't have a lot of anti-aircraft guns. It does have searchlights though, so if it gets dark we're in business. This game is as good as over, but I'll still get some shots in, don't worry. I know that aircraft carrier is somewhere over there, so I'm keeping my guns pointed. Could have already launched my scout plane, to be fair. I do like the wood on the guns though. It's got a nice aesthetic. On the deck, sorry. Wooden guns. Would be really inefficient. You would be able to shoot them once and not with a lot of gunpowder, and then it will go bang. Well, Tony, does the sole purpose of a gun is to go bang? No, it's not. Not in your face, anyway. So the Pepsi is advancing right into my range. I shoot once, but I see he's turning, so I don't waste my other ammo. Instead I open up my hands. All my shots go a bit to the right though. It was not very effective. And he Benz is charging us, and he wants to deliver us some freedom. Don't think I'll fire the salvo, because I know the island is in the way. So I turn my attention again to the Panzer. Cooler. Like, look at that, those two shells. That's heavenly dispersion right over there. It wasn't well aimed, but still. Enemy or friendly Bedjovni thinks I'm his wife. He's wrong. Panzer is lasting way longer than I expected him to last. And of course, when an enemy is close to that, you get a citadel. Just one of those moments. The furious Taco is now finally getting out of his hidey hole. By the way, I have exams quite soon, so I don't know if I will be able to upload videos as regularly as I've done usually. So we might get a week without a video. But then again, I have quite some time in between exams and I'm not busy studying all day long. So I could make time for some videos. Not sure if it's going to be World of Warships, can be some other game as well. I'm thinking of doing a City Skylines gameplay, sorry. Again, I think I'll get a citadel on this guy. Yep. So now let's switch to the result screens. Da-da-da. Yep. So, a victory in the Colorado. Almost 200,000 credits, very nice. Especially for not being a premium, for not having premium. 3000 XP. This is of course not base. 155 3 XP, always nice. High caliber medal. Too bad I didn't get a Confederate. 6 citadels, 40 hits. Doesn't appear to be that impressive, but when you look at the damage, my squad mate performed also quite well. The Bujoni squad that basically saved the game. No, this here ERP here is oh wow, 3 kills in a tier 7 game, and it was the guy complaining a little bit about. I think I've seen this guy today in it. Wow, I think I've seen this guy today in the EU server. Maybe he will see this video. Well, good job, mate. So 164,000 damage. Yeah, for 46 hits, that's especially good, especially when you keep in mind that I only got 6 citadels. There you can see the alpha damage the Corvado has is just immense. Like if you remember the first Savoys I hit on the Nagato, like doing 20k each, or yeah, 20k in total. It's quite some amount. So I guess that's it for this replay. If you like the video, if you like my channel, please leave a like, leave a comment, it would help a lot. Maybe even subscribe. If you have any suggestions for me to play a game, please tell me in the comments as well. I will probably keep it in mind. I can't promise anything because I'm quite poor for being a student, and yeah, buying games, especially the super new ones, isn't really within my reach. So I hope I see you guys next time. Good day. Bye.